So I finally went and bought myself some VNDs to my Osmo Nano. This one is the Smallrig one, the Verbal ND 1 to 5 stops. The look you're getting now is auto settings with the EV set to -0.7. So this is a little bit more of an action look, a little bit more higher shutter speeds and all that. But I want to try to get this a little bit more natural looking, putting on the ND, lower the shutter speed a little bit to see if we can get this action camera looking a little bit more natural. Most of the time I'm using it like this when I'm doing action stuff, but for my vlogs I want to try out something today using the ND filter when we are outside. It's a cloudy day today, so it's not the perfect day to test it out, but I will switch over to manual mode right now. So this is the look you get with a little bit more perfect motion blur, 1/50. I'm using the frame rate 25 frames per second for this one, setting the white balance on manual 3100. The ISO is set to 200. I'm aiming to get the exposure to around -1 down to -1.7. I did some testing yesterday. This was the best results I got from it. So today I will try it with Verbal ND as well. Let's see if we can get this a little bit more natural and a little bit more like a full frame look, even though it's an action camera. Okay, so the sun came out in the end, but this is one of the main issues when you're setting the shutter speed at 1/50 when you're choosing the 55 frames per second, which I'm using. The stabilization is not the best. So I have a workaround for this. It will break the rules a little bit, but it's the best option if you want to get stable footage. This can be a little bit shaky, I know. I'm trying to hold it quite still to not bump it too much. But I will show you what I'm doing to get a little bit more stable footage with the Rocksteady and still get some kind of motion blur. 1/50, you will get quite much motion blur, but I will actually crank up the shutter speed 4 times the frame rate, so I will set it to 1/100 instead, and let's see if the footage is a little bit more stable. Okay, so far I have been using the Verbal ND here, and now I'm at 1/100 in shutter speed. Is this a little bit more stable and still getting some kind of motion blur? That's good. But I just sold my A7 IV. I left the package in, I sold it for what I bought it. And you know guys, I was missing my Sony ZV-E1 so much, so I bought another one for actually cheaper what I sold my last one, and for less than I sold my A7 IV right now. Finally back on the Sony ZV-E1. I'm more of a video guy, and you can still take some picture with the Sony ZV-E1. No issues with that. The only downside is that the sensor is 12 megapixel instead of 33. I can live with that. It's better in low light, and it's a little bit more stable, a little bit newer AI features and stuff like that. So I'm quite excited, waiting on it. Hopefully it will be arrived before this weekend. We have an Easter break here, Friday to Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and back to work on Tuesday. So hopefully I can get my new camera. I do have 2 lenses, the Samyang Schneider 24-60 2.8 and a new Sigma 20mm f2 with a little bit more of background blur. But let me know, is this good enough? Is it too shaky for you? Do you see any motion blur even if I cranked up shutter speed 4 times my frame rate? Another reason I bought the VND, and I actually got some ND filters to Action 6 that will be coming on another video. We're gonna try out Smallrig NDs. These are the fixed ones, 8, 16 and 32 with the CPL filter as well. I don't know if I will use a CPL filter that much, but I will do a test with Action 6 as well, like I did with this one. And another reason I got ND filters now is that the Telesin is sending me a neck bracelet for some action stuff, and they are sending ND filters to the Nano and Action 6. So we will compare the both to each other. The Telesin ND filters are a little bit cheaper than the Smallrigs, but it's not much. It's around $10 or so cheaper, but it's fun to see if there are any color shifts or if it's a big difference between the filters. I haven't used this one yet. I haven't tried it out, so I don't know how this will be look in DaVinci Resolve when I color grade it. I will try to make it a little bit more cinematic with some grain or keep it natural. I don't know. I will let you know. I will put something down on the screen down here or something, so you know, or you will probably see it as well. I have some LUTs, some phantom LUTs I want to try as well instead of the regular DJI LUTs, the Rec 709 LUTs. The phantom LUTs are actually to the Pocket 3 when I had it, but I have tried it with my Action 6 and it worked, so hopefully it will be working with the Nano as well. It looks a little bit more natural than the DJI LUTs. They are not free, so I already bought them for my Pocket 3, so why not try it with the action cameras as well. Hope you will get some nice Easter break as well. Okay, so this is actually a great test. I'm standing straight towards the strong sun is that hitting my face right now, and I'm having it on almost maxed out. Can you see any X crossing? It's between 4 and 5 stops right now to get it down to -0.7 for the exposure. I'm a little bit curious to see how well this works. This might not work that well if it's a full-blown sunny day, then you need a little bit stronger NDs. But does this work? We will find out. I'll try to cross the walk here, see how it's changed in different scenarios here with some shade and sun. I did run my 10K race this weekend. I have the full race video on my other channel if you're interested in that. So go check that out if you're interested. More testing will be coming to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace!